Welcome once again to yet another episode of Cookin on the Rim. My name is Quish. I hope everybody had a good weekend. Castus, what's up, my friend? It'd be like that sometimes. Some people think it don't be like it is, but it do. Things melted last week, so we are starting a new colony, and I think we're gonna try to do another Z level grab ship. As much as I've messed around with it, though, it is real wonky. I got a feeling that this is we're just gonna be fighting mods, but regardless, we're gonna start fresh with the new grab ship. We're gonna go a little easy on the difficulty this time because grab ship playthrough is pretty difficult. Vampire. Here we go. Grab ships are a little wonky, but the multi-floors mod is like I kept running into issues where like a colonist would just keep running back and forth from the like two different floors, like literally carrying like a block of wood or something. And I know that there's a way to like limit them doing that kind of stuff, but it was giving me brain twisties. We're gonna do a custom religion. I'd like to do supremacist because that gives me shooting specialist, and I'd also like to do human primacy because that gives me production specialist. We're not doing anything cool with religion. We're just literally using it for its min-maxi ability. Mankindism. Tell people to have a nice day. And we're just gonna remove clothing from our positions, because when you're in space you want to wear a spacesuit, and if you're not wearing your spacesuit because you're a moral guide or something, then space gets into you. You don't want that. Okay. Animal sacrifices. That's all fine. That's all fine. Perfect. Rimworld 2. Man, I hadn't even considered them ever making a sequel to this game because of how moddable it is. This person's not bad. They have construction crafting. This could be a production specialist in the long run. Bianca B. McElderry. Bianca B. McElderberry. We get Jam. Jam is a cool name. Ooh. Okay, Jam has some traits. Very neurotic is going to be super fast, but he's going to break down all the time. And he's going to be hypersensitive to psychic events. But he has a mining speed... a mining skill of 11 with a double passion, and he comes with a drill arm. And this guy can be our plants character. Yeah, I think he's incapable of caring, social, or firefighting. I feel like this is how he got into trouble in the last colony. Okay. And then we need somebody to do like intellectual, social, medical. All right, we'll do a little bit of randomizing now. Try to find us a researcher. Yeah. Okay. This is medical, intellectual. Not great at social, but can at least do the wardening thing, I guess. That would be two people who can't do firefighting. Yeah, I don't think I can go for that. Believe it or not, when you live on a spaceship, it's important that somebody knows how to fight fires. Okay, this guy is much more social and can do intellectual. How are we on medicine? We have somebody who can't even do medicine. Someone who could barely do it. Yeah, I think we gotta prioritize intellectual and medical. Nah. Psychopath means, I mean, I guess you can do medicine with psychopath. Yeah, I don't know if Ludion Studios has ever wanted to do a sequel to this game. I could be wrong. Might be something that comes out at some point. This person is gonna have trouble getting around. Good intellectual, good social, okay medicine. Body purist, doesn't do drugs, is annoying. Yeah, I think we can do a little bit better than that. This person also has a bad back, but I don't know if it's from age. It might be from injury. They are addicted to alcohol. We'll skip that one. Oh, okay. Bingo. Absolute bingo. Double passion, intellectual, medical. Man, nobody is doing social. But they can help out with plants and animals. Yeah, Tom. Having a psychopath for a doctor would be a little rough. Speaking of things that are rough, welcome in the courtesy flush with your rough rider rating party of 22. Samurai, there is a multiplayer mod for Rimworld. I haven't messed with it, but I have heard of it. Cookie Mama, what's up? What's up, Crowwind? Yeah, psychopath doctor. That's like a Dr. House kind of situation where he doesn't really care if you live or die. He just wants to solve the puzzle. What's up, Zenith? All right, so this guy is definitely going to be our research person. We are definitely going to be suffering on the social, so we kind of just have to get lucky and maybe like somebody falls from space and wants to join us. So it's going to be tough to expand the colony, but I think that that is solid. So we will continue on. All right, let's put in our zone real quick. Allow all. Orc Slayer, you said there's a couple of them, but one's better than the other, or one's easier than the other. All right. Launch into space. This is ruins. I like to start with an abandoned colony because that usually gives you some extra resources to start with. Ruins can be a little dangerous. I guess let's just kind of start somewhere in the middle. Temperate forest, large hills. Something like that's fine. Got to go to a zoo, a cathedral, eat noodles. That sounds like a good day, Cookie. What was your favorite animal at the zoo? I feel like as adults, people don't ask us that question often enough. All right, where is... Let's see, we've got some good growing up here. Do you have any compacted steel nearby? Yeah, I could probably set down here and then go get the steel over here. All right. Oh, there was a puffin. Puffins are cool. I don't know if I've ever seen a puffin in real life. All right. Step one. Let's get our priorities straight. All right, I want to plant cut first, then grow, then mine. This person can help with plants, but we'll mostly be doing research. We do have a night owl in the party. So if we got enough time to get some cotton in, and then we'll do a grow zone for heel root. Then we will set up a mining project over here. Eller is our primary doctor, so we'll make sure that they always have medicine on them. B can do doctoring, so we'll just make sure you've got one. Ah, Rimworld got to play some bunny rabbits. Heck yeah. Heck yeah. Okay. Now it is the time that everybody clamors for. This is the time for the wheel of names. It's the most electrifying move in sports entertainment. No big deal. This is going to be for Bianca. This is our construction production person. Let's find out who they're going to be. Basara, welcome back to the colony. Then Jam, a pretty cool nickname. Mining and plants. Vectron with the elite speak name. Been a while since we've seen Vectron in the colony. And Eller, who's going to be our research and doctor. Oh, here we go. We done goofed up now. Welcome back to the colony, Durburger. Yeah, Cookie, I actually discovered the wheel program working with schools. Like, it's something that we would suggest to them. Okay, let's go ahead and do a quick save. And then we need to go. Be 21 by 21. Okay, let's get to work. Some things that we're gonna need, like recreation, and you know, we could Pink Bully is now following. Well, welcome in, Pink Bully. Thanks for being here. Let's see. We need a name for the grab ship. This is the drop ship Overlord. Welcome to WBPL 76, Pink Bully. Did they make a little snowman? Oh, they did. Weird. What's like the anomaly thing that'll happen where like somebody will make a snowman and then the snowman will start to multiply like without anybody messing with them? What? That was a thing from Calvin and Hobbes. It's been a long time, man. What number colony is this? Well, we're up to 185 episodes of the show. I think if you like average a colony lasts like maybe 5 episodes. That's what 20 30, I don't know, like 35, 40 colonies, something like that. Number 37. Drifters need aid. We want 30 silver. No, thank you. So I did a fun thing over the weekend. A while back, I mentioned that the guy who owned our local gaming store, who's a good friend of mine, passed away at the beginning of the year. And he was kind of the patriarch of the BattleTech community in our area. In fact, he's been pretty heavily involved with the BattleTech community for since the beginning of it. Like, he used to go to Gen Con and play BattleTech with the big guys. And that was one of those games that he just loved his entire life. And we had a pink slip tournament in his honor over the weekend, and it had been a long time since I'd actually played BattleTech. But it didn't take long for stuff to come back to me, like remembering the charts, remembering where things go, and remembering the Gator acronym, you know, like. But it was fun. It had been a long time since I'd actually played some BattleTech. Oh man, he cracked through that steel so fast. Having a mining arm makes for a very fast well, miner is the word I was looking for. Mining person. All right, once Basara is up and going, I'm gonna have them focus on the recreation and the well, oh, we got some good resources up here too. We got some jade and some machinery. Make sure to get that before the robots come and scare us off our land. Snowman is just sticking around too. Get to work, you freeloader. Some these are refrigerators. They're washing machines. Like, maybe this is like some sort of ancient laundromat. The bloody operating table in the middle. You know, you got me curious. You asked, what colony is this? Curious how many hours I've played Rimworld. You know, 1,127 hours, which is honestly not that much in comparison to like a lot of the hardcore players. Dr. Osaphila. Colony is going so far so good. We just landed. We just started the colony today, so I think one of the hardest parts about the grav ship, like we're obviously not doing this right. You know, we should build like what we need like at the moment. Like we should build bedrooms first, and then we should build a kitchen, and then we should build, you know, like place to grow stuff, and then we should build a bathroom. Like we should, instead of just laying all of this floor out all at once, we should be like building stuff as we need it. I acknowledge the fact that that is the way that we should be doing it, but it is not the way that I'm doing it. Correct. Yeah, the optimal way. Like, I like having the having the floor down so I can just build stuff on it as I need it. Like, admittedly, I've basically been building the same colony structure, I don't know, like a dozen times in a row at this point. We do need a name for our faction. And I'm up for suggestions. What do you guys think we should name this crew of idiots? I mean, this crew of wayward adventurers. Intern group 3. Is this the third time I've tried this particular playthrough? It's possible. Some randomizers here while we're thinking. SIBO unit. Oh, I think I've got it. Blast Radio Shack. Vectron's just going around sweeping literally the outside. There's not a lot of steel over here, but there is a pile of components. There is a pile of components to work with. All right, Basar, let's get the rest of this floor in today, all right? No mental breaks. And then the first thing we'll build you is a bedroom. I don't think it's gonna happen. I think it's probably gonna take at least one more day, probably two. Get all that steel in. Nah, we're still collecting. Maybe we'll get there. Maybe we'll just force Basara to work through the day. Hot dog. Okay. We have a cold snap coming. God, look how fast he is at mining. Oh, he's a killer. Just an absolute killer. Okay. Let's plan out where we're putting things then. So we'll do growing up here. So if I do so this will be where growing goes. This will be bathrooms, and then we'll put crew quarters over here. So we could put shower here, train here, sink here. We could put the sink facing this way. And then we can put our hygiene stuff in here. So we'll do electric boiler, hot water tank, electric pump, and then 2 buttresses. Then we could put bedrooms in here. Now I know that this doesn't work anymore. The whole like friendship circle thing. That being the case, I think that's better than still making like individual rooms. So something like that. All right. All right, so we'll start with bedrooms. A group of wasters, the trash packers, an assassin. This guy's actually kind of nasty. She is. She's a kind assassin. She's gonna kill us with kindness. She's a gymnast. Oh wait, I should probably tell guys to carry guns, huh? Who's good at what? Not good at fighting at all. Very good at shooting. Pretty good at shooting. All right. They are on their way. Handled. Okay. Little dumping zone here for bodies. We have no place for the wake up. Okay. Next step is going to be power, which I think is going to go down here. We'll do wood fire generators. I mean, I feel like either one of those particular phrases gets the point across. Choose your favorite. Oh, we can guess we can have enough of these for everybody. Of course, you got to go through a really tight corner to get in and out. Oh man, speaking of destroying your shins on furniture, this morning I whacked my shin across our dresser so freaking hard. I was not awake. I tore a gouge out of my leg. But I was awake then. Fully awake. Ready for the day. Okay. now I think it's fair for them to just work on whatever they want. Before we moved in, I've mentioned that the house that I live in is my grandparents'. My grandfather had put like plastic baby proofing corners on every sharp edge of like the interior walls. And the number of times that has come in handy for me is well, it's more than you would think. Yeah, no, Castus, I had to have a good long cussing section, and there was nobody to cuss but me in this particular scenario. Yeah, well, I had to bring in, I had to outsource the sharp corner. Okay, we are out of steel again. Any closer? I guess that's probably the closest. Shepherd's pie sounds good. That is a lot of potatoes. Samurai, I feel like that's a lesson that you learned firsthand, huh? Guess in the meantime, you get some steel this way. Ah, look at that guy go. I love it. Drill arm is so awesome. right, now we can put nutrient paste dispenser in. Oh, we are out of wood. Yes, and I'm actually really enjoying the Grab Ship DLC. Save Our Ship was one of my favorite DLCs before this one kind of replaced it. Not DLCs, but you know what I meant. The thing. Mods. Oh yeah, like this whole thing is made out of particle board. Like you can 100% make an entire Grab Ship out of like corrugated steel and hollow core doors. Yeah, Tom, I'm gonna put a research bench in here. I'm gonna move this over. Research bench. Night out. There's a YouTuber I follow. What the heck is his name? It's Tim something or other. And he makes guitars out of like reclaimed wood. And one of his claims to fame is making acoustic guitars out of hollow core doors. I want to look his name up because I want to give him a shout out. He's a cool dude. And what's his name? Tim Sway. That's his name. He's an interesting dude. He's very like environmentally conscious. Like he only makes guitars out of like stuff either recycled out of houses or like lumber that's been reclaimed from places. It's raining. You'll be fine. Also, we definitely don't need a home zone over here. One of the banes of your existence. I feel ya. Nope. I remember why I don't do that. Because they can't reach into that spot. Yeah. All right, now that we can do research, let's start with one that I think I always ignore until way too late, and that is fire foam poppers. All right, we've got people starving, so let's go ahead and harvest this. Delicious rice paste. Down in this corner is where I'll put battery banks for now. And then I'll build solar panels on the outside of the ship. Now, if these are going to be visible, let's do. Oh, we can do hidden plumbing. Yeah, that's what we need. Oh, I need a fuel room. That's what I need. So we'll put that in here for now. So Night Owl, do you work in construction? Is that what you do? Somebody ate my heal root. Dare. How dare. We can have you, Dirtburger. Wait. Dirtburger, research man. Dirtburger is research man. Have you focus on research then. One billion cube or one Boolean cube? Boolean. Yeah. I imagine one Boolean would be fine. 1 billion cubes. All right, let's line up this. Wait, this is all marble. What am I doing? Orders, cancel. Yeah, Lord Troa. We had to scrap the last playthrough last week, but we're pretty close to up and running. This is mostly to give Basara something to do now that he's no longer working on construction. It'll train up his crafting, and this will give me some marble blocks that I can use to make floors with. So people don't hate the inside of the base so damn much. Missing water pump. Oh, because I need to actually connect it to these other things, huh? Shooting frenzy. Heck yeah. Ah, the trash packers. Welcome back. Strangler. Are they coming after us now? No, they are gonna think about it for a little while. All right, mechanoids are on their way. Nice. Caught me right in the middle of my shooting frenzy. It's fire foam. Next will be solar panels. And we will miscellaneous, yeah. Caravan is approaching. They're a bulk goods trader. Heck yeah. Who is capable of doing social? Basar, it's up to you. You have got aminals. You have got some cloth. Sell you these smoke leaf joints that we don't need. We'll sell you the wake up before somebody accidentally takes it. A blood torch. Huh. Weird. Yeah, looks good. Anything else I need to mine up while we're here? How about this stuff? Okay, I think we are effectively out of steel then. Let's get a harvest in. Every 2nd of August, mankindists have a special celebration. Oh yeah, we didn't do the thing. All right, even though Durburger is not very good at what you call it, social stuff, we're gonna make him the moralist. Because that'll make everybody happy that somebody is wearing the special hat. Definitely gonna get a harvest of this cotton in though. A gift. They have gifted us a stick. How nice of them. So you know what we can do is we can instead reinstall this inside here. All right, I think now let's go ahead and get off of this map and try to find one with some more steel on it. We've got mechanoid relay. Are we at the point where we can do that? I think I'm a little leery of doing that right yet. What we're gonna do is instead drop down a nice temperate forest, possibly one without caves full of evil bugs. Okay. Got a little bit of growable area over here. Where do we got steel? We got a patch right down here. A patch over here. Okay. What's up, Delta? Good to see you again. So far, so good, Delta. So far, so good. We had to start a new one today because the last one kind of did what Rimworld colonies typically like to do. All right, hygiene, need a well. Unfortunately, we are a ways away from water. I think what ended up happening is everybody who could do medicine got downed in the same fight, and the one person who couldn't do medicine was the only one standing, and he was incapable of carrying, so he just like watched as his friends died. Like, it was a pretty mundane set of circumstances too. It was just like, oh, it was a random animal attack, and it was a situation where we would have been totally fine if, like, our last standing colonist was capable of helping people, because he wouldn't tend them, and he also wouldn't feed them because he was incapable of caring, so they starved to death before their injuries killed them. I mean, I've been known to take colonists who are incapable of too many things. Yeah, it wasn't his job. It's not his job to heal people. Durburger is having some problems. He is recreation starved. Well then, can I interest you in a game of horseshoes? That is the reason why I was comfortable taking this guy over somebody who could actually do healing. Oh, Durburger's spirit has been broken. Just gonna stand in a corner now. Put in some nice, beautiful wood flooring here. Durburger, did you throw the map in the river? Oh, we're out of wood. All right, we're pumping water again. And now we have... Okay, we got things going on here. Solar flare, sure. What's this? Wants us to take care of his Megavol Matzio for 9 days. He will give us honor or goodwill or money or a map. I don't think any of that's stuff that we want. I appreciate Basara just like nailing wooden floors to the ground. You know, while Vectron and Durburger are trying to sleep. Just having a look around here. Yeah, we'll go ahead. What's up? Exotic goods trader, huh? A masterwork wooden stool. A fine, comfy place to put your tuchus. Roll tribute collector. They have an elephant. Have some glitter world medicine. Have some mind numb serum. Okay. Get a bionic stomach. Yeah, I don't think that they want to buy anything of ours, and I don't think we can afford anything they've got, so these generate, I think it said 500. So far, a fairly quiet game, which is making me very nervous. They've left us a gift. Glasses. And a corset? Oh, man. These probably help with research, right? They reduce psychic sensitivity. Okay. Who was the person who was like, yeah, psychically hypersensitive? Vectron? Put these glasses on. Well, the Empire has left us some uranium. As far as the corset, of course I put it on right as there's a psychic soothe. Basara might want to wear a corset. Bring it in. I mean, maybe the corset does reduce psychic sensitivity, in which case we might be wearing it. Where did it go? Embroidered corset with strong wire support and maintain a ladylike shape. Slave suppression offset. So it helps you keep slaves. Okay. We are going to need a lot of steel and a lot of components here pretty soon. Fortunately, I got just the man for the job. All right, there's hydroponics. Now we'll do batteries. Put hydroponics in. Then we can run a layer of batteries in the center. Not a spooky room on this map, is there? See one. Opponents though. 24-year-old logger named Lubo Vincent is calling for help. She's hiding from a malfunctioning weather control satellite. She wants to flee and join us here. If she joins you, the weather will be fog for 20 days. Best skill is plants. I'm into that. Lubov, welcome to the colony. What are you about? Jealous, careful shooter. Oh, a cannibal. Okay. Could be a problem. But they are social, and that is 100% what we needed. Heck yeah. What's the religion? That's not terrible. Not deal withable. Undeal withable. That's the word I'm going to use. But of course, Lubov is an awful name. Terrible, terrible, awful name. We need a real name. For that, we need, of course, Wheel of Names. Of course. Of course. Whacker. Who else but Whacker? Of course, we're also going to need a sun lamp in this room. And Whacker. Oh, Whacker immediately put the corset on. Perfect. Perfect. Okay. Whacker. Plants, crafting, construction, social. Perfect. And you can just do whatever needs to get done. Meteor of limestone. I'm gonna have trouble putting batteries in here. Yeah, I've got room for one of these, but not both. I mean, it's dangerous. It's probably worth it to have one less battery. Yeah, it's probably worth it to have one less battery. Yeah, we should be able to pretty sufficiently remove of bodies. All right, that's batteries. We'll do sterile materials. Just gonna kind of stuff batteries in where we can fit them. Jaster, you're absolutely welcome, man. I'm glad to hear that we're given some sort of positive impact. I'll be honest, part of the reason why I joined the Black Pants Legion was during a pretty scary time for everybody. You might remember it. It was called COVID. But I joined because as things were getting scary, just like all these people from the Legion started like pitching in and making content, so Tex had something to put on the site. And I was like, man, that's really good. That's really cool, people. Like, it made me want to join, made me want to be a part of the Legion. Okay, this one's not charging because it's not hooked up to anything. That. The Legion uniforms. I mean, Black Pants, it's more of a guideline than a uniform. Okay, Durburger is having a tantrum. Durburger, don't punch the gasoline. Okay, totally fine. Frozen Terraformer. And actually, that's I just realized what time it is. We are 5 minutes to the top of the hour, which is right around the time that we should probably be going ahead and wrapping things up. So yeah, my name is Quish. This has been Cooking on the Rim. I stream Rimworld every Monday at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'll be back next Monday with some more Cooking on the Rim. For those of you in the United States, don't blow your fingers off on the 4th of July. Or do. I'm not your dad. Just a guy telling you smart things. Yeah, don't blow yourself up. Anyway, I don't know if there's anybody coming up next, but there is. Stick around for them. I'm going to leave you with a word from our sponsor, and we'll see you next time.
Today's sponsor is Rain Shadow Legends. Rain Shadow Legends is a tactical fantasy RPG action strategy game with over 7 billion downloads worldwide. In Rain Shadow Legends, you have access to over millions of fun and unique characters such as Orc, Bugbear, Gun, or Elf. She's very pretty, look how pretty she is. If you like now, you can download our WBPL 76 exclusive character, the Skeleton King. He broke your hands. You can use special promo code LIGMA to receive 42,069 rupees. You can spend them on cool cosmetic items such as skins. Like the kind that your characters wear and make different outfits, not like a big pile of skin, that would be gross. And also, flaming swords. It's on fire. Find out what over 7 billion totally real people who have downloaded this game are talking about, and download the app today. Now back to the stream.